We're back. We're talking to Molly. No, we're not talking to Molly yet. We have to get to her first. Now, I think I want to loot this place. So, as you've seen, we were talking to all these women that Dandelion was at least trying to get with. They all are very attractive women, except for the one that was a man. But, I mean, I guess if you like feminine-looking men, you'd say he was an attractive man. But that's not my place to say or whatever. That's up to you. I don't judge. Alright. Molly, right here. She's next. But there's a problem. She ain't here either.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Bah.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Watch your tongue, motherfucker.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
If you're gonna be there, doll, I'm gonna be there.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
There's a lot of history that happens without involving us playing the game. If we did meet that guy, he did come to us. He was the one that asked us questions that built up our Witcher 2 playthrough. So now he's with the Baroness. And the Baroness is a beautiful piece of ass. But she's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for Molly. And this opens up the racing side quest, which I am going to take care of now. And the reason why I'm going to take care of that now is because I want to get all the good stuff, like a saddle or saddlebags or a saddling saddlebag or a blinder that'll keep my horse from kicking me off whenever a fucking drowner tries to bitch slap it. Well, here we are at the Vegelbud's estate with the stableman and the stableman's daughters and all the horse manure.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coins on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
That's my kind of horse.
Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volta acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I like the crazy horse.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Right now, let's begin. Well, here we go. First Novigrad horse race. And we're going to try to win this saddle. I think this saddle is a little bit better than one we have.
Riders, ready!
Here comes two. All right.
Come on.
Now, the course is a little tight, so you got to be careful about that. But at least you've got fencing to keep you from running off, more or less. So as you can see in the back, we noticed that our opponents are behind us still, which is good. It's a short race. Don't really have to worry about your stamina. And I don't want to have to worry about my stamina because I'm... Oh, there we are. Just enough just to get some more stamina for the last push. Oh, up my ass again. Nope. Sorry.
Let's see what you made.
You get close, and I pull away. And there's the final leg, and that's it. So we win. And we get the saddle.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
There we go.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Another drift.
Now that we know who Molly is, we gotta go get to her. Now let's save that, and let's see what this saddle does. The saddle gives you 50 stamina. The one that we have now gives you 40, so it's plus 10. There are better saddles, though. This is not the best. It's called superior, but it's not really superior. I can't put that on my pants. Takes the pants. Okay, Molly. What is this, ghost?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Huh.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
to take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Well, don't worry. I would do that for you and make you happy.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember, she's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Yes, you're pretty tasty too. Okay, so now we have an idea of how to find Dandelion. But it is not completely everything we... I'm just trying to find any notices. Oh, there. By the Glory Gate, and there's another one. Alright, so I'm here. And this one too. Now, if you want, you can ask them to take you back. I think... Well, I can go there on my own. We'll get there later.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Now we're back in Novigrad. I'm going to take care of all those little areas that I haven't checked later on when I'm about ready to leave Novigrad and go to Skellige. But as of right now, I'm not sure if anything takes you out there, if any posts or anything are going to take you out there, but we'll figure that out as we go along. So we have just a bit of a clue as to where Dandelion might have been, or whom he might have been with. But be that as it may, we still know where the hell Dandelion is, and this is what I'm talking about. This quest takes forever, but it's fun. See, I don't mind if quests or missions or whatever take a very long time as long as there's a lot to do and it's fun and whatever. When it's just running around or it's an area that sucks with enemies that are unfairly against you or any kind of stupid shit happening, then we got a problem. But when it's something like this where it's a little bit of fun and you get to talk to different people and maybe play some cards, then it's good.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Well, we've spoken to everybody, and the only thing left to do is meet up with Zoltan and see what he's done. This will get us to... Wow, we'll be up at level 15 no time. And then we could probably take on that other mission. Now, finding out what Dandelion's been up to is going to lead to a bunch of quests that will help us meet and greet everybody here in Novigrad. That is to meet everybody here. Novigrad, like Velen, you want to clean up before you leave. You don't want to have any loose ends. Now make sure you have everything done because Skellige is far, far away. And Skellige. Well, this is Glory Lane. Let me see. Oh, it's the Glory Gate. I gotta go. I've never been here before. Hello, prostitute.
Damn it.
Love to pita, prostitute.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Ew, there's the door. Zoltan, where are you? There you are. You're right in front of me. Okay, never mind. He plays cards too. It's fun.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe, Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
That owl's very important. If you've played this game before, I'm not going to tell you who it is. But if you've played Witcher 2 and you've played Witcher 1, well, if you play Witcher 2, note how the owl has blinders. That's all I'm saying. Note how the owl has blinders. If you can figure out who that is before you get through this walkthrough with me, just put it in the comments. I'll see if you're right. That's if you've never played any of the games, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, if you've never played any of these games and you have no idea what I'm talking about, but if you've played Witcher 2 and you're watching this to see if you want to play Witcher 3, remember that hint. The owl has blinders. And you'll get an idea of who the owl could be. Well, there's a Priscilla who happens to be, from what is described as, to us, the female version of Dandelion. I know I always said I wanted a female version of myself, but that might be pushing it a little bit too far. I mean, opposites attract, don't they? Not similarities or exacts. Who knows? Now, if she looks like Dandelion, we got a problem.
How are you keeping?
We can go to the Kingfisher at sundown or after sundown, but instead... Now, don't forget, at 6 a.m. we have to return to Rosa to give her another lesson. Thing. Alright, so remember that. It's not what you think. Before you think what you're thinking, it's not that. The Kingfisher! And yes, I know I've been here before. Well, you just passed out? Get up, baby. The last thing a lovely young woman in a dress needs to do is pass out on the ground, drunk. There are two ways of getting in the building. I've shown you one way. Here's the other way. Why are women all walking around barefoot around? Okay, after sundown means we've got to wait, so let's meditate. Over here, let's meditate. Oh.
That makes too many.
Let's get out. And we'll wait. Okay. Now then. Hello, Bod.
We've clearly not seen true precipitation.
Time to meet Priscilla. Or Catalaneta. Even in these video games where Italy doesn't exist, everybody's trying to be Italian. I don't think it does anyway. Is there a real place called Novigrad?
Get all ready. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
The one they call Priscilla. The female version of Dandelion. She has a lovely ample bosom.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
know him? 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
No good deed, ladies and gentlemen.
Permits me to introduce this year's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Yes, ma'am. Gotta do what the young lady says.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Sigi Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Does that any ring mean you're a pirate? Kind of.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Sigi Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Sigi Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
That he is.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
The thing I do have to admit about the new generation console and everything is that the fabrics and the details in the fabrics and stuff are amazing. Now, it's still buggy as shit, and
See if our warm blood don't come over.
with all that you go through with the waiting and the delays and everything, they still have way too many glitches, way too many way too much rendering time, but
Woman's touch.
some of the details are incredible.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
And we went up a level, so let's do that. Ta-da. So that is Priscilla. That is the one that Dandelion is now really, really interested in. I said I was gonna... Oh, okay, I got to... Let us... No, I'm gonna save those. Let's go... So defense is all set. Let's take care of this. So like I said, I'm gonna... These are just the swords playing stuff. This is the signs. This will be a mixture of all... of both. And maybe an alchemic. And this will be just added bonuses. Or whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, not to worry. We have to find the bathhouse to get to Sigi Reuven, but before I do that, and don't forget he supposedly has a good deck of Gwent cards, but before I do that, there was a... Where is it? Witcher contract. Oh, fencing lesson. What time is it? We can do that later. There's treasure hunts, don't care about those right now. Witcher contract. Deadly Delights. We gotta talk to the guard. Well, let's take care of this. It's right here, not a big deal. I want to get some of these Witcher contracts done, or the ones that I can get done. Then we're gonna talk to Sigi Reuven. We're gonna try to find Horson. Sigi Reuven is the easier one because he's right here. You know exactly. Horson takes some time. No, I don't want to loot. No, I don't want to loot. I want to talk. Talk! Thank you. I think this guy's Blackwall too.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
If you've seen the corpses.
What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first, talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
The medic. The medic is another one of these interesting characters who gives you a lot more than simply this bit of assistance. Well, not the medic per se. The guy with the medic.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. A home we will go.
Now, on to the medic. Somebody call a medic. Move.
Wind's howling.
If you're not in my path, I'm not going to go out of my way to find you. Hello, medic.
You're the medic.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot. Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out. But perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
Now then. As you can see, he was wearing his... What's that mask? It's got a certain name. I forgot what it was. And he's trying to make you think that it wasn't a beast. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same medic, now that I think about it, but if it is, he could just be another one of these guys who thinks that mages need to be burned at the stake all the time. The best part about it is they're also burning alchemists. Alchemists are not magic. I guess it doesn't matter if you're a zealot. Is that somebody's house? Just walk on in. Hello, thugs. What are you attacking me for? Here.
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual.
Well, this is where the bodies were found, so let's take a look. Interesting.
Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant.
We have to find where the body was actually dropped, but, now, wait a minute.
Hoofprints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on two legs.
Now, what kind of individual has hoofprints?
Really use a piss, but bad to get my arse wet.
Well, in this arena... Aha! You'll find out. I'm not going to give away everything.
Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
The perfume... Oh, that's locked. That's kind of like a joke, isn't it?
Don't be sick.
What drinks men's blood and leaves hoofprints? This is rather elaborate.
This is it. That's not normal.
Where am I?
You all right?
I was in the house.
That one?
I believe so. Forgive me. I must rest.
Charmed by a succubus? Gotta get in that house and see what's inside.
A succubus! A succubus here in Novigrad. Yeah, that's another thing you'll find out about Novigrad. Everything's locked.
Why are you wondering?
Oh, hello. What's going on here? Leave the elf alone.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Why don't you just tell the truth?
What do you mean, why? She's a non-human. Lions in their blood.
Don't let that fair face beguile you, Witcher. Pretty as a picture on the outside, she-elves, but the most vile filth within.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for Witchman.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. But for your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Oh!
No need to get all defensive. I mean, shit, I'm just trying to help out. Now then, we have to go up the stairs. Hey guys.
What's one doing here?
You stupid! Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely tracking some beast.
And once you're up here, you can go around here. Here. There's a ladder somewhere. Or I think I have to just drop it. And here we are. We are inside the locked house where the succubus is. Now we've got to find our way down. There we are. Okay. Hello, darling.
Who are you?
Ever heard of witchers?
Have you come to kill me?
Dunno. Want to talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
That's what a succubus looks like in this game. A horned lady with hooves for feet and hooks for feet. Ow, I'm on fire. Hooks for feet. I mean, you could fight her. I don't fight succubus either. I mean, I know I have a lot of rules. I don't fight trolls. I don't fight children, godlings, and I don't fight succubus. But a succubus in this game is a beautiful creature with a very strange anatomy. Not their fault, just the way it is. And not all of them, if any of them, are violent. In this game. Ordinarily, they're blood-drinking demons.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, Succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
Too bad she didn't give me her top. Anyway, let's go to... talk to Sigi, because I want to play some cards. That is one aspect of this area that is pretty beneficial. Everything is more or less close by. More or less. You tend not to have the... this mission is 8,000 miles away or steps away or whatever. Do I have any crowns I can trade in? Man, because it's been so hot... Ooh, I got a sword I didn't even know. Bam. And the Succubus trophy. What the hell trophy do I have here? Wait, hold on. Foglit? That was like 8 years ago. Do I have any, I probably do. No, I don't. Damn it. Sigi Rubin, ladies and gentlemen. Sigi Rubin. His area, his location is a little difficult to find. It's kind of... it's up, and then it's down. So I'll show you. So you go up here. We passed it. It's right here. It's underneath this stairwell. Sometimes it's difficult to find. It's a bathhouse underneath the stairwell. So we go here, and we're going to talk to Sigi. Knock.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Sigi Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
I don't feel like getting nude. I'm not taking a bath here. I'm asking about my friend.
You'll make this robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Yeah, I always forget how to get here. Well, we got no way but this way. Your name is Happen? Did you happen upon a better name than that? Oh, you won't let me through until I change. Okay, fine. Here I am. I'm in my towel. I'm nude. Happy now. Get to see my scarred up physique.
Sigi Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hi, ladies.
Nice fun you have.
Yeah, bathhouses, by the way, just have women naked sitting around. So if you want some eye candy, just look. That's all you gotta do is look.
And then he sent the body back offering fish and
He's hung like a horse.
And this is a suit.
Hello, gentlemen. Who are we speaking to?
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
That guy look familiar?
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again. As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing?
Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Now, give me the one that's sharp. I got a goddamn club. Or mace.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
You gotta fight in your towel and keep it on. Imagine that was part of the challenge. You have to keep your towel on. Oh shit, didn't even notice you were there. Well, guess what? You're about to die. Anybody that looks like a clown is Whoreson's men. Block that, fucker. I mean, don't you guys come in with a little bit less gusto? If you're assassins, shouldn't you be somewhat obscure?
Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were Whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed, eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
A very happy guy.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Sigi? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Let's play cards, Sigi.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Oh, Dijkstra.
Cleaver will find Horson.
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Yeah!
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah. Except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Well...
Ever play Gwent?
I do. Gwent's like politics, just more honest. Care for a game against an old master?
Yeah, let's play.
Okay, this is what I really wanted. Let's go with Northern Realm. Let me see if I can drop somebody. Let's see if I can use a Dijkstra card on Dijkstra. You guys want to get rid of. Well, get the same card back. Well, Dijkstra is always a spy card type of guy, which is good because I have a decoy card that I can pick off his spy card with. As you can see, he does it often. Alright, because I'm going to give him a point, and I'm going to get 2 cards back as well. And hopefully one will be a spy card. Nope. Well, you'd assume that he'd have his own card. Yeah, I'll stop jerking around. Man, he's winning 1-0. Now he's winning 6-5. Well, when he wins, he's going to get a card back, so I'm not going to go crazy in the first hand. But I have a healer card, which I could use to get back a spy, which will get... The John Natalis. I forget what I get when I beat him. It's not John Natalis. It's something. Oh, I got another healer card too. Yeah, I think you get that one from him. Yeah, Dijkstra doesn't mess around. Oh shit, he had 2 of those? Well, that's not good. And I also played my hand too quick. I shouldn't have used my healer card yet. Well, I gotta quit now. And he beat me. He swept me.
What? You should really stick to killing monsters.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Time for a round of cards?
Ah, yes, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's play.
Do I want to stick with... What do I want to get rid of? Alright, that's not bad. I mean, I do have a medic, but... And I do have a decoy card, so if he tries to play one of his spies, I can take... I can't take that one back, though, I don't... No, I can. No, I can't. See, that's why that mysterious elf card is so valuable, because you can take it, you can't take it back. Like your opponent can't use it. So they pull this shit all the time. Where they just keep throwing spies at you. But I can use his Dijkstra card against them. So I've got 2 spy cards. And I'm going to get a card back here. And it's a spy card. So now I can throw 2 Dijkstras at him. So since I can lose this, guess what I'm going to do? There's one. Gonna play your game right back at you, pal. Here comes 2. Well, I have a clear weather, but I don't think I'm... Now that we're even in cards, I can start playing. I mean, I still have a medic that I can use for getting one of his spy cards back. There we are. Ah, bringing it right back again. For me. Cool, because I'll just take it back. Again, if I have to. Which I don't. Hey, fine by me. I mean, he's got more cards, but... No, he doesn't. There we are. Well, I can play this. Ooh, nice job. I can catch up to him. I'll quit. I mean, I can catch up to him, but he can just keep piling cards on. Plus, I want to get that spy card back. I mean, it's all luck of the draw and everything. But... that doesn't mean shit to me. I really hate when they do. Thank you. Well, you've got one and I've got two, so let's see who's got the better one or two. That would be me. I win. But just to rub it in. Bam! Alright, give me your card, baby. Yeah, like I said, I think he gives you that card that he had left.
Not bad. See, you don't
there we go.
Brad Tyson in your deck. Here, he's yours.
Thanks. Know anyone else I could win some cards off of?
I know an elf you might try. Got an excellent card in his deck. You'll find him beyond the city walls, where the Scoia'tael stragglers have their shanty town.
Nice. But before I do that, I gotta see if Dijkstra knows anything about...
What do you want?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Now we'll find out a little bit more of that heist we were hearing of. Yeah, Dijkstra is a funny son of a bitch. I think I might have remembered him in 2. I'm not sure if he was in 2. I don't really know if he was in 1 either. He might have been. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Whoa. Yeah, we're in the sewage area. This is another fun side quest. Oh, by the way. Gwent deck. Yaw! Great card. Great, great card. So I think it's for every... No, just... No, mother, it's just northern. Alright, so we've got a really great card here. Another hero card that'll help us beat everybody.
Oh, Bart! Not... Bart, stop that! Now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes Sigi lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Sigi but take. Good Sigi.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made up with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
At least he gets the best out of Geralt's sense of humor.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, Jorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh no. Boom. hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons. Thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
So at this point, we're going to have to figure out how to... even though we have it, we don't need to make it. It's not going to let us make it. Ooh, what's this? Aha! Yeah, we can't even make it anymore. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to use that. We're going to figure out what happened in this sewer. And then from there, we're going to move on and try to learn where Dandelion is and what this has to do with him. So that'll be tomorrow. Until then, I will see you later. Take care.